Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 147, a Record Store Day closer look at Pearl Jam's Giveaway record. The story I heard about this was that it was supposed to be some sort of Best Buy giveaway years ago, maybe 20 years ago, because this was recorded, I believe, 20 years ago. During the 1998 Yield Tour. So when was 98 compared to now? I don't know. I'm not going to do the math. But over 25 years ago, I should say. So they were supposed to do this giveaway. I don't know if it was supposed to be with the Yield album. I don't see how, because it was on the Yield Tour. So it would have to have been after that. So it was supposed to be a giveaway from what I heard. And it got shelved for some reason. Didn't come out. Never came out. They did all those live albums that they put out over the years. The ones that were bootlegs, but weren't really bootlegs. They were the legit copies. Anyway, I kind of saw this at first, and I was like, I don't know if I want it, because I have several live albums by Pearl Jam. I'm not a completist by any means, but I do have probably more Pearl Jam records and CDs combined than probably just about anything. So I debated it, and the price was, I paid $44.99. I got this at Euclid Records also, but I thought the price was going to be like $49, either $47.99 or $49.99. I kept getting conflicting things when I was looking it up online, but it was actually a little cheaper than I expected. So, but I debated it, and then it was like, if they have it on the record, I'm getting it. That's what it was. And they did put a CD out. The CD has less made, I guess. I think there's like 15,500 of these records. The record's supposed to be an exclusive. The CD is not. So I guess they're going to re-put the CD out later. I think there were like 5,000 CDs maybe made. I don't know. But the CD would have been a lot cheaper to get. I just didn't get it. So this is based off of the Yield album. And the covers are similar, which I'm glad that they did that. This one's in Australia, so that's an Australian background. I don't know where that one is. Some lonely highway somewhere. So anyway, let's look at this. Should have showed you the hype sticker first. It says 17 previously unreleased tracks on 2 LPs were recorded live in Melbourne, Australia during the 1998 Yield Tour. I don't know what it says on that. It's blue. See, when I hold it up to this light here, that blue is popping off of that page, and I can read every word of it clearly. When I look at it just like this, can't hardly tell what it is. It's like the blue fades into the black so bad. It's crazy that I can do that and look at it. So anyway, yeah, I was worried about the this was stuck to the actual cover, and I was worried it was going to peel off something, maybe, because it looked like it might have had some dampness or something that got to it at some point, and that's possible, but it's okay. It didn't stick. I don't know what's in here, but Pearl Jam, when you buy their records, they usually give you a lot with it, as far as photos or whatever, and it makes it worthwhile, compared to a lot of other records. So let's see what we get out of this. Open it up. We got the gatefold. We got some artwork, some photos, the Pearl Jam logo. It's spot varnish too. If you don't know what that is, it's like when things are glossy in certain spots, and then the rest is just regular print. So that's cool. So like a lot of these little things are glossy, and then the background picture is not. It has the track listing across there, some lyrics and such. That cover, go back to the front cover again. Give way, which is the same thing. It means Yield in Australia. We got 1 record, 2 records. Okay, so they didn't put anything extra in it, but it's a nice package, so we'll give them that. Sometimes, because a lot of some of their records, they have like tons of extra pictures and just all kind of good stuff. So we got 2 records. They're both the same. They're both on black vinyl, so I'm just going to show one. We've got the I believe that's the stars from the Australian flag. I'm not 100% sure, but I know they have some stars that look like that on their flag. Got the Pearl Jam name and album name. Have 17 songs on this. I'll read them off in a moment. They put these back in there, and black inner sleeves, by the way. Just paper, no special lining or anything to them, just straight paper sleeve. So we've got side A, release, Brain of J, Animal, Faithful. Side B, in my tree, I got id, Corduroy, and Even Flow. Side C, Spin the Black Circle, Given the Fly, Hail Hail. MFC, State of Love and Trust. That's one of my favorite ones, is State of Love and Trust, and that was from a movie soundtrack. I think originally from a movie soundtrack. And then side D, Do the Evolution, Alive, Black, and Immortality. And it seems like Immortality is a weird one to end with. It seemed like one of their bigger hits would be the last song, because they put Alive and Black back to back, and then they went to another song. That was a good song. It's just not the one I would assume to be a closer. Actually, Release is actually pretty good for an opener, though. So that's the Pearl Jam Yield album. Like I said, I wasn't too excited about it at first, because I do have other live albums, but I thought it was interesting because it focused on that tour, and the album cover looked similar, and once I heard it was supposed to be some kind of giveaway, thing and all that stuff, it just kind of pushed me into like, I really want to try this out and see what it is. It's probably going to sound good. I don't have any Pearl Jam live stuff that doesn't sound good. They put out all those bootleg things, and I bought maybe 5 of them. I mean, there was probably 200 of those things, maybe more, where they recorded every show. I bought the New Orleans ones. I bought a Seattle one. I think I got a Boston or New York, or maybe both Boston and New York. I do have the one that I went to see them, because I went to see them, I believe it was this tour, that in New Orleans, and I got that show that I was at, actually, so that was pretty cool. So I always like to say, oh yeah, you can hear me in the crowd. Of course you can, I was part of the crowd. So anyway, that's Pearl Jam's latest Record Store Day thing. I haven't got that album. It's called Gravity or something. The one with the little heart monitor thing or something going across it. I haven't got the newer one. They're kind of not as good as they used to be, I gotta say. To me, I know some people still love them. I got a friend that's like a Pearl Jam super fan. I'll eventually get the stuff. It might be on CD, because some of the records are expensive. But I do have a lot of records by Pearl Jam, so this is a worthy addition to the collection. And that's it for this episode. We'll be back with 2 more today on Record Store Day release. And then I might do one extra, just talking about some stuff. And that is it for this episode.